Hey guys, welcome back to Holistic Homesteading with Hurst. I'm Megan. I am currently sitting here editing this video and I realized that I deleted a couple of clips from this video that were pretty important to tell you what's kind of going on. So Miss Hadassah here asleep on my chest, but we've had a lot of things going on our homestead. I had some technical difficulties with just not being able to get my footage, get my computer to work. There's just a lot of things that happened. So the last video that you guys saw was of her birth, and then from there I videoed probably about 5 videos just updating you what's going on our homestead. And I, because of the technical difficulties, got behind, very much behind, and I was stressing about it. So I just decided to update you guys on what's going on and just inserting several clips into this video so that I can catch you guys up and I don't feel so behind. So anyways, about a week, no, 2 days before she was born, we started having predator issues with our chickens. So this is what you're going to hear about first or see. But they were, I mean, it was one every single night. So she was born and then we just kind of like were just trying to survive that week, and we ended up having to take down all of the chicken wire and the fencing and put them back into their electric netting, and we're just rotating them on pasture again. So that is where I left off whenever I deleted those clips. So you're going to pick up in the past. This is me in the future. You're going to pick up in the past, and we're going to catch you guys up on everything that's going on. Hey guys, welcome back to Holistic Homesteading with Hurst. I'm Megan. This is baby Hadassah hidden under there, and I am just 4 days postpartum, but in the last 4 days we've lost 2 chickens and a duck. We thought it was an aerial creature at first, but then we actually found one inside of the coop last night, so he's thinking it's probably a raccoon, or something of that nature. So we have a fenced in area for our chickens right now, so what we're going to do is put our electric fence where he is going to. I'm going to film because I am in no shape to really do much help. We also ended up butchering one of our roosters.
Welcome back to this edition of Holistic Homesteading with the Hurst. This morning we are on a mission. We've got a few too many chiefs and not enough Indians in the chicken coop. We've got 3 roosters. It's a bit excessive. Our birds are taking a beating as a result of it. So we're going to make eggs. Yeah, we're trying to fertilize them anyway.
The roosters are trying to mate.
Yeah.
And that's why we're going to kill them.
Did you copy that? She says that's why we're going to kill them.
We had planned on butchering 2, but we couldn't find or couldn't catch the one that we really wanted to butcher. We just had way too many roosters to chicken ratio, and they were beating the feathers off of the chicken. The chickens are looking a lot better. We had originally put on some chicken aprons, and they had ditched those. You know, being postpartum, I couldn't do very much. A few weeks postpartum, I was able to get my husband's help, and we butchered 1 rooster, and now the chickens are actually looking a lot better. They're not raw anymore. Their skin is back to a normal pinky color, and we still have to get that mean rooster though. Hey Blue. Hey Blue. Hi, Blue. So our newest adventure is our baby goat. He is 11 weeks old, almost 12 weeks. We've called him Blue because he has blue eyes. We're gonna use him to breed. We're gonna get a female goat too. He is 3/4 La Mancha and 1/4 Nigerian dwarf. We're gonna look for another goat, female goat, that is a good milk producer, breed them, and then let her produce milk. So I tried goat milk for the first time the other day. It was fresh goat milk. Can you turn the fence back on, please? Fresh goat milk, and it was really good. So I don't know, maybe we will just supplement with that. We'll see how it goes. That's our newest adventure. So I was also trying to give you guys an updated garden tour. We need to mow right now so bad that it's just not going to be a pretty garden tour. But over here where I thought nothing was going to grow, all of my cosmos, what are those called? I can't remember what they're called. Poppies. My poppies and...
These are my garden.
You remember what those are called over there? Those white flowers, Selah? Yeah, I can't think of them right now, but I'll come back to it. So all of my flowers that I had started by seed have bloomed, and they're so pretty. I love coming down here. Now, some of the ones that I started by seed didn't do very well. We've only got 2 or 3. I think I've got a couple of zinnias, and I've got some cosmos that popped up. We've got some sunflowers that are growing. So, and then my corn is growing great. We've had some plant or seeds that I didn't think were going to sprout, like my zucchini and some pumpkins, that actually ended up sprouting like, I don't know, a month after I planted them. So apparently you're not supposed to plant direct seed. Stop playing that song. So apparently you're not supposed to direct sow seeds into mushroom compost, which is what I had. It would have been good for me to put mushroom compost down and then something on top to direct sow the seeds into. That's why the seeds didn't come up as well as the plants did that we had already started by seed. So, oh yeah, and in my food garden, we have planted a bunch of other things. We've got more zucchini and cucumbers, and we have watermelon plants, and I've sprouted some sweet potato vines. What else have we? We got regular white potatoes over there. We're getting lots of strawberries and blueberries. We're getting raspberries. I'm cutting my herbs and drying them, so there's lots going on in the garden. But yeah, it needs to be mowed big time. This area over here is where the chickens were, and it's starting to grow up, and I'm honestly not sure what to do with it because we can't mow it. It's still really dusty, lots of mud and stuff, but I also don't want it to like grow up on me because that was really good fertilized land from our chickens and our ducks. Eventually I want to put a greenhouse in this area, some more garden beds, and fix a pond for our ducks so that they can stay in one section and swim and just be happy. So I've also been having, or I had, some pest problems. I still have some pest problems in the garden. So it started out with the cabbage worm. And this all happened like the week before she was born, the week of, and I just didn't catch it fast enough. I ended up using a BT spray, which is an organic bacteria that you can spray onto your plants, and it kills off the cabbage worm. So it worked, but they got a hold of it and did some pretty bad damage onto my cabbage before it worked. So my cabbage was kind of like, eh. They did a lot of damage to my broccoli too. We were still able to harvest some broccoli, but it was very minute, very small amount compared to how many that we planted. So next year I will be prepared, and I will spray this before it ever happens, hopefully. I also have learned about cedar apple rust. It's a fungus that gets spread from cedar trees, which we have them all over our property, but it goes to your apple trees or your fruit trees. And I didn't get ahead of that one either. So my trees have cedar apple rust. It's little orange dots that show up on the leaves. And I don't think it'll kill the tree, but it would kill your fruit. So next year I will be spraying a copper fungicide, which is also organic, onto my trees before the rainy season, right after they start to sprout their little leaves, and just continue that until after all the fruit has come. And we actually have some fruit on one of our apple trees and a peach on our peach tree, which is pretty exciting. Right now I am dealing with Japanese beetles, so I've been trying to come out in the mornings and knock them off, but there's just way too many. I cannot keep up with them. So I did a little bit of research. There is a bacteria that you can spray onto them before they ever hatch. So they're beetles, they start out as grubs in the ground. So that can be done pre-season, but it's just not gonna work this season because they're already alive and thriving on my grapevines, which we actually have some grapes on our grapevines too this year. So yeah, I guess I didn't notice all of this stuff last year because nothing was mature enough to actually produce fruit. So this is only my 3rd year that I have done a garden, and this year I went bigger and had a baby. What in the world was I thinking? Alright, so lastly, I'm back under the house. I have completely organized underneath our porch. I finally have the energy and the help. I have a great support system through my church, and I have a girl who's my mother's helper. So she watched the kids for me while I spent an hour down here just cleaning and organizing. So this is not a complete disaster anymore. But right now we have a duck with bumblefoot. So I feel like I have loads of experience with bumblefoot. I don't know why our animals keep getting bumblefoot, but this duck, I was able to catch it, I think, a lot sooner, and we were able to remove the bumblefoot or the infection and get her wrapped up. But we're going to keep her, she's in this feeding trough over here, kind of what we've had our makeshift brooder for, so she can heal and not be wounded over and over again. So once we get her healed, we'll get her back out there with the flock. And that's another reason why I want to get the pond area set up and ready for them to just stay. Because our ducks just, they don't fly, they don't jump up onto things. And so our pasture can be kind of rough on their little feet. So I would love for them to just get a fenced in garden area and let them just kind of stay in there, and then rotate my chickens and roosters on pasture, not pasture. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this update video. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to get there. Just some technical difficulties. So I hope to stay on top of it this time, get this out to you, and then keep you up to date with all the things going on. So if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and hit this thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, because it really does support my channel. And then leave in the comment section below if you have any tips on goats, because we are new goat parents and goat owners. And then also let me know what's going on your homestead if you have one. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Just some technical difficulties. Just some I cannot speak. Show them the strawberry.
Look how big this is. It's massive.
Let's go just a little closer. You gotta show it right here.
It's good. It is good strawberry.